Going to send this one in toward Becca Rice. Becca Rice in the box, penetrates, cuts to his right, then back to his left, back to his left. And this one will go out of play.
I would say now that's the second best chance. Air Force having that first best chance by Spatafor that was just saved. Now Rice will push it to Vasquez. Vasquez needs the field and just how hard they're working. Rice goes for goal. It gets deflected on, I think, his teammate.
Martinez. The right side, there's Mosier. Mosier goes down after the tap by Stranzalis, and here come the Wolverines. That's Rice. Rice coming in one-on-one, gets his defender on the ground. Rice with the...
I don't think they were expecting him to be that fast.
Demetrius Stranzalis for number 5. Jose Cantu once again at 60 minutes and 9 seconds on the town play speeds game clock. 24 Stranzalis for number 5.
Demetrius Stranzalis is in. Jose Cantu takes a seat for UTRGV. Up the right side for Moss. Sent back into the middle.
Sends Rice into the corner. Rice, couple of step overs, brings it to his left, has White from distance, a little. Eves, a player that just checked into, now Rice to the end line, has runners. He's gonna.
Brad's in attendance again this evening, unable to see his son play because of that injury he picked up.
12 goals for him on the season. Utah Valley without their goal scorer. They're going to try to
check in for him, I believe, on the far side of the field. We'll get confirmation of that in just a moment.
Peyton Ayu checks in for Utah Valley. Gets minutes of the first half. Neither team finding too much of a rhythm. It's been back and forth. Flick there by trying to extend their season. Not make it end here. Utah Valley slips it through. The pace of Vasquez. Ball at his feet. Has an option. Another freshman at home. And he starts this whole attack. It goes all the way to the right. To Rice. A little step over onto his left foot. And he's going to sail that one over.
Becca Rice corrals it now for the Wolverines. Gets enough ball on it to get back to his own teammates. Now Becca Rice gets it back. Top of the box. Becca Rice to step over. Becca Rice gets taken down. Caprio to Peniston John. Becca Rice sheds a defender. Rice to Moss in the center circle. On October 12th, a Thursday, Saturday matchup there before going back on the road at Kansas City, at San Jose State, at Seattle U, and then finishing off the month of October on Halloween. Trick or treat for some fans to come to a Utah Valley game against UNLV. Baptist. The Huskies, they snapped a 2-match losing streak with a 2-0 win last season in Houston. And all 5 of those prior contests were won by the home team. Dayton to Becca Rice. Becca Rice plays it back to Peniston John. Nixon lays this one off. Becca Rice on the left-hand side of the pitch. Becca Rice showing off his moves. Fancy footwork in the box. Becca Rice making people miss. As a competitor, We'll see how Blake Frischneck responds. Leo Fuchs pulls it back for the Wolverines. Now Becca Rice outside of the box. And speaking of, headed up in the air by Brown for Utah Valley. Deflected, now bouncing around in the center circle. Becca Rice now for the Wolverines. Pulls it back, gives it Blake Frischneck. Frischneck to Zach Moss. Moss pulls Vasquez. Now to Becca Rice. Rice with the step over, creates some space. Zach Moss. Rice now with it, 83rd minute for the Wolverines. Somehow Rice came out of that pile with it. Now Rice in the box. This one Topes inside and gets it back for Utah Valley. Felix to Rice. Rice again with Fuchs in front of him. Instead cuts back. Does well to lose a defender or two. Nice turn. Pass the ball around, find their own momentum. If Utah Valley hurried there, they might have been able to catch advantage as far as players go because the Lancers were too busy arguing. Again, switching it up. Rice calling for it. Rice has it. Rice finds some space. Pulls back the reins. Garza.
I want to wish him all the luck in the world, and from what I understand, he's watching both this match and the women's match at the exact same time on multiple screens. So
that's dedication.
Glad to see he's still bleeding orange and gray up in Ohio.
Kick back into the box, headed just past a diving Mitch Jensen. Becca Rice now with it. Becca Rice finally kicks it upfield.
Miscommunication there. It's going to get picked up by Johnson. Rice wins it. It's calm on the ball, and that's a good pass by Rice.
Becca Rice wins it back for the Wolverines.
Utah Valley.
Flicked on by Caprio, headed away by Burgess. Now it's Rice through traffic, in to the breadbasket of defensive effort by Blessing. Becca Rice, block. Rice takes it smoothly. We'll find White.
Briefly touched by Blake Frischneck and taken right back. Now Becca Rice with Frischneck again. Frischneck still with it. Frischneck in the box, trying to get around Ben. Full kick is taken by Brown in midair. Now played over to Becca Rice. Rice on the ground looking for Fuchs. Fuchs. Felix now with it to Becca Rice. Rice creates his own space, trying to find Leo Fuchs. Fuchs still has it. Fuchs with the touch, top of the box. Fuchs cuts right. Fuchs has a shot.